Good afternoon. Welcome to my podcast, Followers Fake or Real, where I record my podcast as we record it. So let's go. Good afternoon. This is Jill from jillgeorges.com. This is Followers Fake or Real, episode 17. This is where we look at the accounts, social media accounts, website accounts of personal business, and we scrutinize them and we make a call on whether we think they're fake or real, or we educate you and help you learn, discover accounts, and then discover whether you think they might be fake or real, or to make your own call. So let's go. Welcome back. We're going to start the next segment. So I normally use Blurch. Have a listen. Bit of a tantalizer. Throw that in, chuck it in. Go back to record, start the next recording, and start the podcast. Welcome back to segment 2, where we discuss 2 Instagram accounts today. So the first one is Mev Evans. That's MEV-EVANS. He has almost 1,300 followers and has almost 1,300 following. Tit for tat, looks like. Very nice, very nice. He's got a YouTube account here, but just discuss this quickly, that if you have a look, or if you're on my podcast and you go to Instagram and have a look at the accounts, or Twitter accounts, or YouTube accounts, such and so forth, but this one being Instagram. So he's in his young 20s. He's from Brisbane, and he is very raw and grungy and very urban and just very young. Have a look at some of this stuff. Like, it's just, I don't know, the photography is just overlapping. It's contextual. You just need to have a look at this. That would be my recommendation. It would be fantastic if he just got up and went. You know, you don't have to go overseas and go all over Australia and just work and pick apples or whatever you need to do, and just get out there. And that's also for any of you out there as well. If you're just wanting to look at taking photographs, which is, it just clearly looks like what he's doing, but it just with context, you know, like, have a look at some of these photographs. They're just amazing. So here's one. Look at this. The image versus the image and the dimension of shapes. Anyway, rather than going on about that, because I'm not completely well versed in that, but you can clearly see some talent there. He's very good. So that's Mev Evans, his YouTube account, which leads me to over here. A little bit of, I don't know, I think it's more self-discovery, you know. Anyway, I think you also just look him up if you want any work. If you want to do any collabs, check him out. MEV-EVANS. Welcome back to the third segment. Let's go. Welcome back to the third segment, where we scrutinize a new account called Tom_Mort, TOM_MORT. He has a logo called Prince Co., and he's got a website there, princeco.net, which I'll show you in a minute. So initially I was looking at this, I was thinking 93 posts, just over 8,000 followers, 1,600 following, just over. Just some stuff. I initially looked at this on my phone and I noticed he was from Sydney. But then as I go and have a look, I was going, this doesn't look like Australia. Not that there's anything wrong with that. He could be traveling, which he is. And then you keep going further and you go, look at this. We're getting some urban photography and yeah. So if you have a good look at this, you can see that, I don't know if you'd call this grunge, but it's realistic. You have, you've got some cityscapes, some landscape, and then you have people. You've got a bit of realism. And anyway, it leads you to going to his website. So here's his website. Australian photographer Tom Morton travelled across the globe taking inspiring photographs, and says where he has. But then what he's saying is his passion is able to transport audiences from their everyday lives to another time and place. So if you have a look, he's got a San Francisco series here, which he sells prints, and all of them are like $50 a piece. And then he also says he has a Vagrant series. 20% of profits donated to the Coalition for the Homeless. And he's got all of these photographs of whether they're homeless, struggling, just crisis. Anyway, he's got these prints and they're $50 a piece as well. So he is giving 20% to assist in New York's homelessness crisis there. So I don't know what he's planning to do, but this is the homepage, by the way. If he's going all over the world, he may just decide that he's going to be doing a series in all of these cities/countries, and he has this particular style as well. So I would have a look at him, especially if you'd like to buy a print and donate for it to a really good cause. That's where you can go. So you look TOM_MORT on Instagram, and it'll take you to his website, princeco.net, and you can check him out there. Welcome back to the final segment. This is where we record the final segment, so let us begin. Welcome back to the final segment. We are sponsored by JillGeorges.com, the website of empowering apparel, where you go onto the website, you buy something, you have it delivered, you unwrap it, you wear it, and you empower yourself and the message on it. So just to summarize about our episode today, where we discussed two accounts. One was Mev Evans, who I just wanted to reiterate, it is MEV EVANS, and Tom_Mort, TOM_MORT, the difference between the two. And one is neither better nor lesser. I'm just scrutinizing them. But Mev Evans' Instagram account is very raw, very urban, very young, and it captures context and concepts, in my opinion. Is in for a world of growth, and he's also very good at what he's doing, and it's, like I said, it's very young and very raw, grungy, urban. Check that out. And Tom_Mort, he's done some travel. It does say here on his website that he's been to, various countries. He's been Japan, USA, Singapore, China. So, and I don't know if he's releasing all prints from all of those countries, but at the moment he's got San Francisco series and the Vagrant series, of which he donates 20% of the Vagrant series, and the prints of all of the prints from San Fran and New York are $50 a piece. So a great cause there. What do I get from both of them is that one is just well traveled and just using what he can, what's available to him and whatever is available to him. I don't know. And at the moment with Mev Evans, he's young and he is trying to, he looks like he's finding his way. He's going to get there. He's young and he's got time on his side. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my podcast. I love doing it. I love checking out accounts, and I like doing accounts that have meaning, if that makes any sense. It doesn't matter if they're a business account like yesterday's that were more to do with tech, it still has meaning. But I really enjoy it, and if you enjoyed it, please tell your family, your friends, your foe. Like it on Anchor or iTunes, comment, write a DM me, send me an email, message me. I'd be happy to hear from you. I normally sign out with a tune, and I will today. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, we will see you from Followers Fake or Real. See you tomorrow. Bye.